Hello, my lovies. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, my lovies. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, it's been forever since I've said that, and it feels super weird. I'm not going to lie. But I have missed you all. It's been way too long. But we're gonna get into everything. We are grubbing down on some halal food today. I got chicken over rice with some salad. And then on the side, of course, if you're from New York, you already know, you have to get the beef patty with cheese, like here. We're drinking some brisk iced tea. And yeah, let's get it in because you already know the deal. Your girl is starving. If you're new to my channel, welcome back to the Fam Bam Lovey. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on that post notification. Enough mumbo jumbo. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. So, in the background is my little sister. But how have you all been doing? I honestly, I've missed you guys like so much. It's been like 3 months, I want to say. ASMR moment. Oh yeah, it's been a minute. It's been 3 months. I took some much needed time off. Let's do this first bite first, and then we'll get into the details because I feel like you guys definitely deserve to know what's been going on and all that good stuff. So you guys take the first bite. Oh, I don't want to drop it. Fire. Mom. They said hot sauce, but I don't know how it tastes. Oh my god. This shit is fire. This is like, real. Gonna burn your booty later. Watch it go. I'm gonna go. And 3. Sooner, haha. So how have my lovies been doing? I want to thank every single one of you who reached out, who sent me constant messages, updates, asking me when I was coming back, shown like so much love, and sent me and my family so much love and support through this tough time, you know. For those of you who don't know, I lost my father on December 14th. He passed unexpectedly, unfortunately, to Rona. And the crazy part is that he was super germ phobic, like always wear your mask, you know, stay away from people. And he went out, you know, he just had to do his weekly physical therapy appointments. And he went to his physical therapy appointment, and unfortunately, he ended up getting it from a lady who had it and was in the same office at the same time. So he was in ICU for 3 weeks. He went in on his birthday on November 21st. And he was in there for 3 weeks. And we thought he was going to pull through, you know. But unfortunately, God has better plans, you know. And I don't want to cry. It's been 2 months now. And yes, I cry every single day. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't cry. I cry every single day. It's hard. It's hard when you deal with the loss of anyone, period, you know. But it's harder when they go, one, so young. My dad was only 57. And they go so unexpectedly. And to lose a parent is by far the biggest loss I've ever had to go through in my life. You know, the best way I could explain it to people is you always know, well, you pray, right? The cycle of life is you bury your parents. But you always think it's going to happen down the line. Like, you don't expect to bury them so soon. I feel like when that happens, it's even more tragic because, you know, there's so many things you want your parents there for. You want them to witness you getting married and having a baby and whatever you go through in life, you want your parent next to you, right? That's just natural. It's natural instinct. You want the people you love to be there in those happiest moments of your life. So the fact that, you know, he's not going to be there, that's what hurts the most. I know he's going to be there, just not physically, you know. But you have to believe. This is what I believe, and this is how I'm dealing with the loss. And you have to believe that there is a better place for them. They weren't meant to be here, you know. God had better plans for them. And unfortunately, it's not my plan for them. You know, I would love to have my parents here with me forever till I go, and then, you know, and then they go, you know. But that's not the cycle of life, and that's not how life operates. And, you know, you can't be selfish, you know. So I get it. But it's been very, very hard. You know, people are always like, oh my God, you know, like, you look so well put together. Like, how are you going through this? I'm really not. I'm really not that well put together. It's a everyday battle, you know. Some days are better than other days. Some days I just want to stay in bed and cry the whole day. But I know that's not what my dad would have wanted. My dad would be super duper pissed if I was like that. Those of you everyone who met my dad knew what he was about. He was basically the closest thing to an angel you could meet. You know, he didn't care if he's known you, if he's known you for years or if he just met you. He treated everyone the same. You know, he showed love to everyone. And a father, he was just, you know, this overprotective, loving. The definition of unconditional love was him. So, you know, it's definitely hard. I wasn't going to come back on and continue. But my dad would kick my ass. Just because, you know, he would constantly tell me, oh, you know, you're famous on YouTube. You know, I tell all my friends to watch you. And, you know, that's so cool. Like, he was always supportive. And I know he would want me to continue. And, yeah. So he's definitely my main push, you know. I know he's with me every single day, you know. I don't know if anyone else, you know, sees it or, believes in it, but I believe in signs. But sometimes we're too hurt to realize the signs, you know. Sometimes I look past something because I'm just so sad, and my sister's like, hello, like, look, like, that's Papi sending you a sign, like, you know. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't see that. So I know he's constantly with me. But I miss him so much. I miss him every second of every minute of every day. He's always on my mind. And sometimes it feels unreal, you know, but you can't focus on the negative, because, you know, life is for the living, you know. You can't, I know it's hard. The best way I dealt with it was I decided, well, one, you know, my family and my friends have been super, super supportive. you know. My birthday just passed, and I didn't want to celebrate it. I didn't want to do anything, but my family and my friends made it a point to celebrate it and be happy, and you know, like, just like my dad would have wanted. My dad was the life of the party. He would celebrate anything he would celebrate anything. Okay, he was so happy to celebrate it. So my family and friends have been super supportive, and I decided to go back to therapy. Talk to someone that kind of was like an outsider that I could just talk to and not be afraid or not be worried that they're judging me, you know, because this is someone that I don't know. It's a stranger. So who cares what they have to say about it? You know, I didn't care. Just to get some things off my chest and my mind, you know. The things that you're scared of saying out loud. And I have to say, it's helped so much. You feel a sense of relief. You feel a sense of, you know, I can get through this, and I definitely will get through it. But it's not, the thing with grieving is that people always expect there to be an expiration date. So, you know, after a month, you should feel better. After a month, you can't cry anymore. But time just keeps going, and there is no expiration to grieving. There is no expiration as to when you should be back to yourself. Reality is you will never be back to yourself, because that's not how life works. And you have to realize that things are different now, but change isn't always bad. And just because my dad passed, it doesn't mean he's not with me anymore. It's not like he just up and abandoned me. He's here. I just can't see him. But yeah, that's honestly been one of my biggest issues is, 2 months passed and I was just like, okay, well, what the hell? Like, I still feel the same. I'm still so sad, and I'm still so depressed and mad and disappointed, and I still feel as if it happened yesterday. And why am I not feeling better? Why am I not, I just want to be back to my old self. But reality is, you're not going back to your old self. And it's okay. And it's okay to cry. And it's okay to feel every single emotion you feel. Because realistically, you'll probably feel like that in a year from now. So going back to therapy has honestly helped so much. They give you, I know therapy is not for everyone and some people don't like it, but I feel like you just have to find someone that clicks with you. I feel like, My therapist gave me some really good ideas. Some things I could do. To get all my feelings out. And it's been a big help, honestly. It's been such a big help. But we are back. We are going to push through. I have missed you all. I appreciate you all. And I love you all. Remember, lovies, don't forget, give this video 2 big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to join the fam, ma'am. And until next time, remember, let's spread positive vibes, good laughs, and yummy eats.